Good morning, everyone. Welcome to APSIPA interview section. I am Hsueh-Ming from University of Southern California. The professor sitting beside me is Professor Hsueh-Ming Hang from National Jiao Tong University. Professor Hang is an expert in signal and image processing, multimedia communication, and signal communication. Welcome to our section, Professor.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be able to have this interview here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We all know that you are an expert that has been involved in the multimedia domain for at least 20 years, especially in the video coding field. Could you please share some experience with us about the computation in international video coding, please?
Yes, thank you. I was kind of lucky. I was 1984. I received my PhD, and I joined AT&T Bell Labs, and that was the starting point of international video coding standards. That standard was called H.261, and over the years, yeah, that was 84, so it's almost 28 years from now. The video standards are becoming more and more popular. You were talking about competition. If I recall correctly, the H.261 was specified by ITU, and that committee was quite small. There are probably less than 20 people in the room. Most representative delegates are from telecom companies. But in the past 25 years, 28 years, there are more and more companies are interested in video coding standards. For example, the recent H.265, so-called HEC standards, there are more than 200 people in the room. So they need very big rooms. Well, actually, they split the crowd, all the delegates, into two meetings in parallel. So I guess that's one indication. It's becoming more and more competitive to be able to join or participate in the standards meeting. And also, the algorithms are becoming more and more complex. And so, for example, in 2004, I and my colleagues, we submitted a proposal to impact scalable video coding competition. And at that time, the scheme was kind of relatively simple. So we can implement the entire system by a couple of PhD students together with some other master's students. But nowadays, the system is so complicated. You need a big team. At least you need more than 10 full-time engineers to implement the standards and the algorithm. Yeah. So I would say, in terms of computation, it's become bigger, more challenging, and there are more teams, more participants in the international standards. Yeah, for example, the HEC competition I just mentioned about 2 years ago, the proposal was announced more than 2 years ago, and I remember that was 2010 in Dresden, Germany. That was the meeting in which all the competition results were announced. There were 27 proposals. As you can see, it's very difficult to becoming the winner or at least the top 5 competitors in all of this kind of competition. So, well, back to your question. I think it's becoming more and more difficult, and particularly since I'm from school, it becomes a bigger challenge for the school professors to participate in this kind of interactivity because you need a large group to implement the entire system. And also, you need more experienced engineering to fine-tune every component. So I guess in conclusion, I would say maybe it's a good sign. So because the companies, commercial products are becoming more and more popular. Therefore, there are more companies are willing to devote their resources into the standards. However, it may become a more difficult thing for university professors to participate in this kind of activity. However, I would say in the long run, it probably to the benefit to our community because of this kind of severe competition. Standards usually produce very good results due to the contribution of so many talents all over the world.
Thank you so much. And we also know that you have been involved in AT&T Bell Lab for 7 years, from 1984 to 1991.
Yeah, correct.
Do you think that 7 years work in Bell Lab, do you think that shapes your like working or research style?
Yeah, indeed. I really appreciate I had that opportunity to join AT&T Bell Labs. Right after my graduation, I was recruited by Bell Laboratories and stayed there for more than 7 years. So sort of in that place, I learned how to do research one step further beyond my academic research in school as a PhD student. And also, in addition to the technical knowledge, I also kind of built a people network through the interaction with many people inside Bell Labs and outside Bell Labs, through academic meetings and standards meetings, as I mentioned. I guess one of them is the target. In a company, although I'm in a research department, the product, the output we produce still have to be somewhat related to real engineering products, not just academic theory. So I think that kind of idea or concept has a strong influence on my own research. I hope my research will lead to something useful, not just mathematics. The other thing is the research direction. Since then, more than 20 years from now, I am still working on video. A lot to do with video coding, although nowadays I have extended somewhat beyond the video coding, but over the years, I have been strongly related to video coding. And I would say, although I left Bell Labs for 20 years, that 7 years experience means a lot to me, has a strong influence on my own professional career.
That's very impressive. Professor, you are very successful in this academic domain. Is there any experience you would like to share with us?
Well, frankly, I'm probably not writing a lot of papers. I've been working for more than 28 years. I'm not
very excited, I can see, especially the papers in recent years. They're more and more highly cited.
Thank you. Well, not too sure. Anyway, my own experience, I think I'm interested in academic research. Well, it's really hard to explain why, but anyway, it seems to be To me, very natural thing to continue work on solving difficult problems or develop new theories, new models. So in short, I would say my own experience would be, well, if put your effort, your time, energy on a specific subject long enough, you would produce something useful. You'll get something from that research topic.
So at last, I just have one more question.
Okay.
What is your goal for the next 10 years or for the rest of the family life?
Oh, well, that's a good question. That's also a difficult question. Well, I guess I just mentioned I've been done research work after my graduation for 28 years, roughly. Okay, that's a good question. I'm thinking what would be a more appropriate answer to that question. Well, in short, I would say I probably will still continue working on video. Particularly in the past 4 or 5 years, I started 3D video. More precisely, it's called free viewpoint or virtual viewpoint video. If you have multiple cameras, usually you can be sending more than 2 cameras, although 2 or 3 cameras are fairly popular nowadays to take video. If you play back those 2 camera videos, it can be stereo. However, if you like to see a view between 2 capture camera, then you need to synthesize the view in between. Then it's called virtual view system or free view system. It's becoming the standard target of MPEG and ITU in the past couple of years. And they will continue that activity for another 1 or 2 years, I believe, at least. So at least I would say my short-term research subject would be 3D video, or more precisely, the free viewpoint video. There are still a lot of questions there, research problems there. For example, how you create high-fidelity depth map. I think still a research topic, although that has been done for more than 20 years. Another topic is to synthesize the video with good quality and probably with low complexity so that it can be realized in real time. I will say that's another interesting topic. At the moment, although there are some algorithm proposals, but the synthesized video has artifacts and usually costs a lot of computation to produce one view. And if you need to produce more than 10 views in real time, that would still be a challenge. And also, maybe they are related topics. If you have more than 2 or 3 views that help you to identify an object, say a 3D object, that would be related to, say, visual search. You want to identify and find an object from the different pictures, from different views taken. So it seems to me there are quite a few research topics in that direction, 3D or so-called free view video. So in short, I would say for at least the next 5 years, if not 10 years, I probably will continue working on free viewpoint system. And beyond that, I'm not too sure, but as I mentioned, I'm a slow person, so I don't change my research topic very quickly in the past 25 years. So for next 10 years, I would guess I will continue working on video, and I think it's pretty rewarding, especially in schools. We will probably have to wait and see if the 3D displays or 3D products will become popular in the near future. If that's the case, I assume the standard organization will continue working on this direction.
Thank you so much, Professor. Thank you for coming today and sharing your experience.
Thank you for the interview. Yeah, thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.